I call Mark Mitchell.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. First of all, I do want to acknowledge the member Sue Moroney, the sponsor of the Parental Leave and Employment Protection 6 months paid leave work contact hours amendment bill, and this the third reading. I do want to address, there's a couple of issues that she raised. I don't have time to address all of them, but I just want to say that actually it's true that this government does feel that responsible fiscal management and balancing the books is important, and decisions should be driven and that should be taken into consideration for any decisions that are made by a responsible government. And when we look around the world at the moment, we're watching more and more political instability, economic instability, and so it's even more important for us as a small trading nation to remain focused on some political stability and some economic stability and some good decisions for us as a nation. In relation to the comments that were made around the National Party and the National Government not doing anything for families, there's a whole raft of policies that have been implemented under this government. It would take me an hour to go through them all, but one thing that I will say is that for the first time since 1972, so even 9 years of a previous Labor government, you didn't make the decision to do this or implement a policy like this, is that we increased benefit rates by $25 a week for families. So when we talk about what are we doing for children, yes we did, is that's going to have a tangible positive impact on an estimated 108,000 families. They will benefit directly from that increase, and again I'll highlight the fact that increase, it's the first time that increase has been made since 1972. I'll challenge any speaker to get up and try and rebut that. It's going to affect 194,000 children. They're going to benefit from that increase. And 2/3 of children in material hardship live in a benefit-supported family. So that is a significant policy that this national government has implemented in support of families. The national government believes in and has increased paid parental leave. We've increased it in 2 increments from 14 weeks to 16 weeks and then to 18 weeks. And we've been very clear about the fact that that when we're able to, when the money is available, then of course we would look at increasing paid parental leave again. But we are going to continue to be responsible around the way we manage the government's finances. It's not our money, it's taxpayers' money. So we've got a responsibility to use that prudently. The other thing that I'd highlight is that I could never buy into the argument that just because a parent has got 18 weeks instead of 26 weeks, for whatever reason, they're not able to bond with their child. They're not able to. That's the argument that keeps getting put up. The argument is it's because we're not supporting this bill, is that somehow parents aren't able to bond with their children, or somehow they're not going to be able to look after their children as well as they could as if they had an extension under the paid parental leave. So that's your argument, not mine. I'm just saying that I don't buy into that. I believe that that probably most of us in this House bonded pretty well with our parents, and they did a very good job of raising us. And actually, they didn't have paid parental leave available to them. I didn't have that available to me with my daughter, but we seem to somehow have managed. But it's nice that that we're in a position now and we're focused on being able to provide that type of support to parents. It was interesting in my time overseas. I just think that we're very lucky in New Zealand, because I observed in my time overseas, which is pretty tough to witness, mothers from third world countries that have to leave their infant children to actually go overseas and work, sometimes away for 12 months. You might laugh and think it's funny. This is the real world. This is the real world. They have to go overseas and work for 12 months away from their families to send money back to support them, often parents as well. I think that we're lucky that we live in a country where actually we're able to have access to the types of support that we do have. So Mr Speaker, I'd like to, like I said, there's a lot more that I'd like to say. I'd have to take a reasonably short call, but of course we don't support this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I call